As many of you may have heard, Pope Francis has declared this the year of St. Joseph. I missed the announcement on December 8th somehow and just found out today, so I'm a little late to the game. Yesterday I posted a video of the 12-year prayer of St. Bridget, and I hope you enjoyed that. Now that I know that it is the year of St. Joseph, and St. Joseph, as you may have seen by some of the videos I've done, especially the Little Office of St. Joseph, that this is a saint that is near and dear to my heart, and I know near and dear to many of yours. So I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on St. Joseph when I get the chance, and I wanted to ask you if there are any particular devotions to St. Joseph that you're interested in. Please leave them in the comments below so that I can consider which ones to do. I'm thinking about different ways of honoring St. Joseph this year. It is interesting that Father Donald Calloway came out with his book this year, or actually may have been late last year. I did read the book and would recommend the consecration to St. Joseph to anybody, and that's something you can also pick up. But it's interesting because in that book he did call on Pope Francis to declare a year of St. Joseph. The St. Joseph in many ways was a saint that was reserved for this latter time in the church, a time when we really need his intercessions. You know, he's quiet in the background, and in fact is not quoted as saying a single word in the Bible, and yet he is the model of Christian life, the model of fatherhood. He's the patron of the church. 150 years ago he was declared the patron of the church, and so I think we need to take it seriously as Catholics, the devotion and the call to honor him and to seek his intercessions behind the Blessed Virgin Mary and God, obviously. So anyway, if you have any ideas, any suggestions, please post them, and I will be looking at different devotions, particularly devotions that may not be as popular. I like to look at some of the older prayer books and see what I can find, but I do welcome your input. I would also recommend that you consider a way to honor St. Joseph in your house, a statue or some other way. And by means of that, I'm going to tell a real brief story. In 2018, St. Joseph played a big role in our lives. We prayed the 30-day novena to St. Joseph the Worker, ending on May 1st, and we were trying to decide whether we were going to move or not. So we prayed the novena, and I can post a link to the novena if I can find it. The site I had it from has actually disappeared, but I still might be able to find it. If I can, I will post a link. And it was a 30-day prayer, and it was a wonderful, beautiful devotion to St. Joseph. And it was the first one I've done that was a longer one. We didn't know whether we were going to move house or not, and during the novena, not only did it become clear that we were going to, and we moved to our current house, but on May 1st, the feast day of St. Joseph the Worker, the last day was of the novena had just ended. Not only did we get a bid on our previous house and sell it, but we also found the house we were going to move to, and despite other people being interested in it, they took our offer and we moved to this house. So after that, I thought St. Joseph needs to be honored. And many people say things like bury a statue of St. Joseph upside down in your garden, and I couldn't disagree more. Honor St. Joseph. Put a statue of him in your house. Do a consecration to him. Make him a patron of your family by having devotions to him and encouraging it with your family. Finally, for the year of St. Joseph, I just wanted to add that there are several, in fact I believe 8 ways of getting plenary indulgences that have been added. One of which is to have a daily devotion to St. Joseph. Another is to entrust your day and your work to St. Joseph. And there's some others. Again, I can link that as well below. But just keep in mind that this is an opportunity. If you haven't fully developed a devotion to St. Joseph, I highly encourage you to do so and to pray about it. St. Joseph, pray for us.